So moving on to the properties of logarithm. So first property you are learning about is the addition of that is multiplication of two terms. Log of m into n. Log of m into n is nothing but log of m plus log of n. Simple as that. I've in the picture also, in the picture of this note or the notes whatever I've written, I've made it as a picture. It's displayed over here. So you can see in that as well what's happening here is nothing but m into n is m plus n. The same thing goes, what if it is division? It was product over here, next is going to be division, m divided by n. It will be simply log of base, provided the same base is there, okay, don't forget about it. This is how it will look. If it is division, it's going to be minus. If it is multiplication, it's going to be plus. The base must be same for both of them. Don't forget about it. Then, suppose if log a, the m or n whatever, it is raised to the power of x. It is raised to the power of a number. That number will be written first and it will be simply log n. And you have come across this one again. You have seen it in different other topic, maybe differentiation itself. Okay. So log of m power 2 is nothing but 2 log n. Clear? So the power will be written outside. Something looks like this. And this x will be written outside and then be written as log m. Then log of b base a. Log of b base a can be written as log of b base anything. Suppose if I take log x, okay, base x, I'm taking as a same base, so it will be log of a base x. Clear? So this x value can be any number, but as long as these both logs are having the same base, I can write their numerator and denominator as their base and the number. So this is going to be like this. Log of b base a is nothing but log of b base x divided by log of a base x. So remember and understand these properties very clearly. So this will be very helpful in different topics when logarithm can be applied and it will come into picture in the questions. So understand this one. If you have not understood this, please rewind it. Maybe somewhere I'm running a little fast when speaking. It's just because the memory will be locked in my phone. So I need to finish off the topic before the memory is covered. The memory gets full. The recording takes a lot of memory and I'm keeping it the high quality of resolution, whatever nonsense. Okay, cut that. I'm keeping it in the good quality of a video, so it is going to take a lot of space for me. I'm trying to finish off as soon as possible. So that's why I want you all to rewind in case you don't understand, in case I'm going too fast. Please rewind it and understand whenever you need it. So go ahead. Next one. The results to remember. Obviously, if you remember these, it's not necessary to remember, but if you remember this, it's going to be a huge help. That is, suppose you see a problem which has a direct answer, something like this. Okay, they ask if a log a is something like that, and you see the answer -1 in the solution, just tick it. You don't even need a few 0.3 seconds just to stick it. You have saved almost 1 minute in saving the problem. So that's why it's going to be very important for you all to understand and remember certain results or certain formulas. If you remember, it will be very helpful for solving the exams. Once a few such formulas I've written over here. One is log 1 to the base anything. Okay, log 1 to the base a, suppose a is a number. Log 1 is 0. Log a to the base a is 1. If the base and the number are same, then the logarithm value is 1. So that is log a to the base a is 1. Then log a to the base 1 by a, reciprocal of the same number. Log a to the base 1 by a is -1. Remember and understand the pattern. It's not just by hacking. Understand what is going on over here. Log of 1 is 0. Log of same base and number is 1. If log of base, the reciprocal of the base, then it is going to be -1. Then log of a base b, log of a base b can be written as reciprocal of their by interchanging their bases and numbers. Clear? So it is very easy to remember the pattern rather than remembering the formula. Do not remember or do not try to by heart this randomly. Understand what is the pattern it is going to follow. Remember it like that. Okay, so that even if you see these particular thing in the options, the best part is of these competitive exams are the options. So you have the answer in the option. Do not forget it. So when you look into those options, you will get the answer. If you have just gone through this clearly with your mind completely into this studies, if you have kept your mind completely into this one and then studied or then understood or then seen this video, when you see these particular answers in the question, in your answer question sheet, you will be able to tick it quickly or guess it quickly. So that is very important, to keep your mind clear when you are understanding when you are seeing these videos and when you are solving these competitive examination questions, completely into it. Clear? Make sure you do that. Do not wander around everywhere. Do not keep your phone. Do not keep on the music and then listen to this one, or simply you're trying to act like you're listening to it. Do not do it. Okay? If you're not interested, then just don't waste your internet on this. You can search something else other than that. Okay? Fine. So here, so you have about log of a base b. It can be just reciprocal and written the interchange of base and number. The next thing comes as a to the power of log b. Okay, a to the power of log b. The base is going to be same, which is you can see in the clear, that is e. E is the base, which means it is ln. Do not forget about it. Quickly go on recalling what I have learned before us. Here it is a base log b. A to the power of log b. It can be written as b to the power of log a. Yeah? This too doesn't make any difference. That is what I am trying to tell over here. It will be very helpful when you are solving the problems. These particular results are going to be very helpful. Along with that, you have another thing to remember, that this thing, log 1 is 0 to the base 10. Do not forget about the base over here, what I have written. So make sure you understand the basis what I have written. This is nothing but to the base 10. Clear? So log 1 to the base 10 is equal to 0. Log 10 to the base 10 is equal to 1. You have seen this already. Yes, no. If the number and the base are same, their value is 1. Clear? Then log of 100 base 10 is 2. Log of 100 base 10 is 2. This particular thing, I have done it in the example which I just explained it to you in the beginning of that basic. Yes, if you are not remembering it, rewind and see. If you don't believe it, rewind and see. I'll explain that. So what is happening here is nothing but log 100 to the base 10 is 2. Log 1000 to the base 10 is 3. Again, you don't have to by heart and remember it. Not like 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, like that. Not like that. Do not remember it in the by heart way. Understand the pattern what is going on over here. See, 1 base 10 is 0, 10 base 10 is 1, 100 base 10 is 2, 1000 base 10 is 3. Clear? So remember this particular pattern, what is going on. 1 is 0, 10 is 1, 100 is 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Click a picture in your brain. Click a picture through your eyes and store it in your brain. Not in your phone. Okay? So store it in your brain. So this pattern should be stored in your brain. So when needed, it will be, you will understand what I need to apply, where I can apply this particular thing when the question comes into picture. The next such pattern over here is nothing but log 0.1 to the base 10. It can also be like this if you are if you want to remember in a proper pattern. Okay, 1 by 10. 1 by 10 is nothing but 0.1, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so here it is going to be log 0.1 to the base 10 is equal to minus 1, and that is nothing but same as log of 1 by 10. And this is 1 and this is 1 by 10. It is minus 1 over here. Now the same thing, if I write it in this way, it's going to be log base 10 to the 100. 1 by 100 is 0.01. It is, so 0.01 is nothing but minus 2, and 0.001, that is 1 by 1000. So log of 10 is 1 by 1000 is nothing but minus 3, not 3. 3 is here. That is directly 1000 is plus 3, minus, whereas 1 by 1000 is minus 3. Clear? So do not get confused and do not remember the wrong pattern. Clearly understand these things, remember it in your mind, and it will be helpful in some or the other problems when you are coming across this. Right? So keep this in mind and we'll move on to the next topics.